It's the holidays, and Harry, the first gift I get this year is having you here in Berlin with us in the studio.
Yeah, everyone, I'm Harry MTG. You know me on Twitch, YouTube, podcasts, whatever. We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about the new Christmas miracle that we're playing No Ban List Modern today. So for those who don't know what the format is, we should introduce it. It's like normal Modern that you play, but there's no ban list, so it's full degeneracy, and we're playing with all the banned cards in Modern.
We get to play some really stupid cards, but before you get wild, don't forget, if you're not subbed yet, please go and sub and like. If you can.
Really does help the channel. And also, while you're down there, why don't you comment a card that you think should be unbanned in Modern?
Yeah, and if you subscribe, maybe we'll look at the card and contact Wizards for you. But before we do that, let's get into the games.
So in today's No Ban List Modern, I'm playing with Blue-Red Murktide. Okay, before you say it, I can hear you booing. Yes, it's a boring decision. It's one of the top decks in the format right now. But look, I thought it'd be great to see what would Blue-Red Murktide look like, and as well as how would it perform in the No Ban List Modern format. Because don't forget, Blue-Red Murktide is doing really well in Legacy right now. So the banned cards we're playing with are Ponder, Gitaxian Probe, and Mental Misstep. Ponder's there because it's a really powerful cantrip, not much to say about that. But the two free spells are not only really good because of Dragon Rage Channeler, but also I can fill up my graveyard really fast for Murktide Regent. So what we're looking to do is be very similar to the current Modern Murktide list, but we're trying to get our Murktide Regents out faster, disrupt our opponents more, get more information, as well as be more aggressive. Now we're not playing with cards like Dig Through Time or Treasure Cruise because they do clash with the Delirium package, as well as we're not looking to really play that game. We can get our value from Expressive Iteration, and we're not playing Mystic Sanctuary because I believe it's too slow for our game plan, and we're not splashing green for Oko because that's boring.
It's the holidays and we're playing some dumb magic cards. We brought Okoffinity, Oko artifacts. Yes, now artifacts have always been super powerful in Magic, and they keep on having to ban them left, right, and center like a big old twisted game of whack-a-mole. We now have no ban list, so we can just bring them all in, and just because Oko creates artifacts and is just so powerful on his own, we're throwing him in the deck. We play some silly cards. We're playing all the artifact lands. All of them were auto banned when the format came out, but we just brought them to the table. They make our affinity cards a lot better, so the deck will actually go back to being called Affinity because we're playing so many of them. We're also, why not, Mox Opal? It was banned. People were like, oh no, who will ever play artifacts again? We will now with Mox Opal. Why not? We also get to play some sweet cards because of how quickly we can cheese out mana. We could just throw up our whole hand on the table and then just play a Chalice on the Void on 1 or 2 and shut down a lot of decks. And while we're at it, we'll just play Oko. Also, of note, I'd like to bring up the fact that Urza Saga is not only an incredibly powerful addition to Modern in Modern Horizons 2, but it's so good in this deck. Let's just have some fun. Okay, Harry, are you excited? Because I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Let's play some No Ban List Modern. All right, do you want to roll off first?
I do.
Do you have a companion to declare in your deck?
I don't.
You don't? This is No Ban List Modern. You can come with any companion you want. Unfortunately, they don't. Unfortunately, they don't redo the laws of companions. We don't go to the old companion rules. We would probably be playing them if so.
6.
No, not even close. All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
I wish you good luck.
You
Have
too.
fun. Don't mulligan, unless you really need to. I love this deck. I'll keep. Okay, we're just gonna see Affinity do what Affinity does. Now, it's not the fastest of the Affinity hands, but by turn 2, all my hands gonna be on the board. If we're lucky, by turn 3, I get to cast my Oko. I can't think of a lot of decks that can just be a bunch of beaters and an Oko like that.
I'll keep as well. Okay, so in the blind, this hand's really good. I've got 2 Ragavans, so if my opponent's playing removal, I can just play a second one. Got a Dragon Rage Channeler, a Mental Misstep, and a Gitaxian Probe. I'm gonna be dumping cards into my graveyard for this other Murktide Regent in my hand. So I think here what we gotta do, get a Steam Vents, play my Dragon Rage Channeler, and then we can Gitaxian Probe them to get information, as well as have Mental Misstep so that I can surveil more.
I'm gonna do so many things you haven't seen in Modern for so long.
Oh gosh.
All right, I'll start this off with a Seat of the Synod, banned in Modern.
Yep.
I will then play an Ornithopter.
Okay.
That can't get Mental Misstepped. You know what else can't get Mental Misstepped?
Yeah.
We'll pay 2 life.
Okay.
But you know what, Harry? That's all I got for now.
Okay, draw for turn. I'll play a card that isn't banned in Modern.
That's not even close to being banned. Are you taking 1 or 3?
I'll go to 17.
17.
I'll fetch a Steam Vents. A card that also isn't banned in Modern.
No, it's not. It's very legal. It's played all the time.
I will then tap it for a red mana and cast another card that isn't banned in Modern.
Okay, that's a good card.
I'm gonna pay 2 life to cast a banned card in Modern.
That is a banned card in Modern. Down to 15 though.
I have a Surveil 1 trigger. I'll keep that on top.
Ooh.
I draw a card for Gitaxian Pro.
Okay, more banned cards.
Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Okay, sure, I draw a card. Okay.
I will untap. I'll draw for turn. I will play a Tree of Tales.
Yep.
I will then attack you for 1.
Ooh, I take 1. I go to 14, you go to 19?
Yep. Not bad, not bad. Then I'm going to proceed to playing, vomiting a bunch of cards on the table. I'm going to play a Meta Knight. I have many artifacts. I'm going to play Frogmite. This one doesn't rhyme with the others, but I'm going to play a Cranial Plating.
Oof, okay.
And I'll pass it to you.
I'll untap. Draw. Okay.
And I'll pass it to
Okay, this play I'm about to make is really sick. I've got a Dragon Rage Channeler on the board, a Dragon Rage Channeler in my hand, as well as 2 Ragavans and a Mental Misstep. Look at my graveyard. I'm halfway to Delirium. I just need 2 more types. Well, I can play the second Dragon Rage Channeler, I can play my Ragavan, and then Mental Misstep it with it on the stack, so I get 2 Surveil triggers to load up my graveyard for this Murktide region, as well as I'm guaranteed Delirium, because I'm putting an instant and Ragavan into my graveyard. Okay, I'm actually gonna do quite an interesting play. So I'm gonna go to my second main phase.
Okay. Oh, because you don't want to attack with it.
Well, I'm gonna play my Spire Bluff Canal.
Yes.
I'm going to cast another Dragon Rage Channeler.
All right. Now you can potentially double Delirium them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast a Ragavan, but with my own Ragavan
a card that
on the
some
stack.
people say should be banned. Wait, with your Ragavan on. Are you gonna Mental Misstep your?
So I have 2 Surveil
you have 2
triggers on the
Surveil
stack.
triggers.
So the first one, ooh. Okay, so I can see an Unholy Heat on top of my deck. This is perfect. Now I can kill a big creature or even that Oko in Carl's hand. I'm gonna top it twice.
Okay, but you still get your Delirium.
I still get Delirium.
Well, you just threw a lot of cards out there.
I did, but then I will say go.
I will untap.
Uh-huh.
I'll draw for turn. Okay, let's add to the artifact count.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap here.
Yep.
I'm gonna equip my Cranial Plating on my Volscript, and I'll go to attacks.
You got it.
Swing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, didn't come here to not block.
That's what, yeah. After doing all that, it would be pretty bad if you didn't. These will trade. I will gain 9 life.
Go to 28.
Go to 28. And then I will equip on my Ornithopter.
Sure.
I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay, I will untap. Draw. So, 5 cards in the graveyard.
Is this Murktide?
Maybe, maybe.
Harry, did you waste your Christmas miracle on the deck you play in Modern every day anyways?
Well, I'm gonna play my fetch land.
All right.
Going to lose a life.
Down 11.
A basic island.
Make this good. It is Murktide, Harry!
So for 3 mana, I will exile 5. So I'll just leave Gitaxian Probe and Misty Rainforest in my graveyard.
Okay.
And this enters with 1 counter on it.
It does.
Okay, Murktide's so complicated, but I don't have Delirium, so my Channeler does not have to attack anymore. So I'll say go.
All right. What do you have? Force of Negation? I assume Harry has a Force of Negation in hand, given that he's just tapping out and playing the Murktide into the Oko, because I could just play Oko, tick it up, either prevent the Murktide from having flying, or just give myself artifacts, chump, and then switch and take his Murktide. So we'll just keep on playing the chump game plan and see where that takes us from there, and then we'll slam the Oko when we need to.
A control player never tells.
No, they don't. I will play a Springleaf Drum.
Sure.
I'll declare tax.
Yep.
Tax have been declared. I'm gonna swing in. It's currently a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so I don't have Delirium anymore because I exiled a load of cards from my graveyard. So I think it makes sense here to trade with the Ornithopter so that I can work towards making Delirium again for this Unholy Heat if this Oko does eventually hit the table. Okay, I think it only makes sense to block with my Murktide here, so I guess I will.
Okay, sniped. They trade?
Yep.
Then I would like to equip my cranial plating onto this Ornithopter here,
Sure.
and I'll pass the turn to you.
Sure. Makes sense. I will untap and draw a card. I think, honestly, here...
Show me some banned cards.
I have no banned cards in my hand, not to spoil anything. But I actually think the play is to just say go.
Suspicious.
Yep.
Okay, I will untap, I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll declare tax.
Sure.
Okay, you're gonna need to get Delirium if you ever want to block this. So I'll attack with the Ornithopter.
Ooh.
Alone.
Well, luckily...
You have one?
do have a lightning bolt targeting the Frogmite, and I have a surveil trigger.
Yes, you do.
I will bin this mental misstep. Delirium is now online.
Okay, mental misstep is not that good against me anyways.
And
Frogmite is dead.
Move to blocks.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Trade?
Yep.
I'm running out of artifacts. I'm getting low on artifacts. You have 2 cards in hand.
2.
So you might have Counterspell. I'm pretty sure you've been having Force Negation this whole game, but if that makes you pitch 2 cards here, I am absolutely fine with that.
Okay.
I'm going to tap Midnight with my Springleaf Drum.
Yep.
Tap these 2 lands for blue and green, and play the one and only Oko Thief of Crowns, the most abbed.
I have no responses.
Woo! I'm very happy about this.
Yep.
This is Christmas. I'm going to take it up to 6.
Okay.
Make a food. This is so Christmas themed, it's also terrifying. And I'll play in Urza Saga.
Okay. Well, luckily, I don't need a banned card to get rid of it. I will
Ooh, and Holy Heat, yeah, you have Delirium.
Your end step.
Okay, that's dead.
Okay, then I will take my turn. Tap, draw. Here we go to pray a bit. I'm gonna dash a Ragavan and swing in.
Yep.
So you take 2.
I go to 26.
And then I have a
You get a treasure. Ooh. Do you want to cast this for 1? We do know knowing that mental misstep is not that good in my deck, against my deck.
Okay, this Chalice of the Void, I obviously should not cast it for 1. That shoots myself in the foot. Should I cast it for 0 though? I don't think it's worth it. I only have 2 baubles in the deck, but think about it. If I just draw 1 of those baubles, I basically lose the game. And what am I stopping Carl by casting it on 0? A 1/1 Memnite or another 0/2 Ornithopter? I just don't think the upside is there. I'm not casting it. No, I'm not going to cast it. I'm going to exile, and I will play my land in Ragavan.
You have no cards in hand, outside of Ragavan.
Yeah, after Ragavan bounces to my hand.
Okay, you really didn't want my Chalice. I kind of feel insulted here.
No.
Okay.
It's okay, I don't mind. You can have it in exile.
Oh yeah, it's fine there, we can show it off. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
All right, I'll untap. I'll draw. This will go up to 2.
Mm-hmm.
This is really good. I'm very sorry, Harry. This is quite good. Considering I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts on the board,
no.
I get to play this Sun Monitor for 1. Oh, it's such a good card.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play this Mox Opal, another banned card. I feel like I'm comboing off. This isn't even a combo deck. Okay, then I'm going to tap these 2 to equip my cranial plating here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap Mox Opal and my Tree of Tails.
Yep.
To tap and create a construct.
Yep.
I'm going to declare attacks.
Yep.
I'll swing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down to 3.
Go to 3.
Oh, what you got?
Come on, deck.
You can always bolt yourself. That's an option. I won't mind.
Oh, it's a land.
It's a land. Ragavan land. Yeah, let's do next game. Harry, what's on your Christmas list this year?
I know I'm a competitive player, but I've got like 6 EDH decks that I'm looking to build, but there's so many random cards in it, I don't know where to get them all.
You know where? You can find the longest Christmas list just to add to your ones on the sales page on Cardmarket. Cardmarket is a power seller that's been with Cardmarket since the beginning. They have over 700,000 cards. We need a lot of paper for that list, and they lend us all the cards we use for these videos. So go on Cardmarket for your wish list, send it to your parents or Santa Claus, but let's see who wins game 2.
Okay, to sideboard, I'm taking out 4 Mental Misstep, 2 Force of Negation, and 2 Considers. We saw Chalice of the Void from the Ragavan, so I want to take out a few 1-drops because obviously I need to make sure that I don't draw too many of those. As well as Mental Misstep was terrible in that game. If Carl is going to play Chalice of the Void on 1, he's not playing 1-drop, so why is Mental Misstep in my deck? As well as Force of Negation isn't great against them, so I'm taking out 2, but I need to keep 2 in my deck because he showed me Oko, he showed me Chalice of the Void, so I do need some answers for those. Then obviously we're bringing in 4 Shattering Spree. This card is really good against all the artifact lands. It will help me against Chalice of the Void and also any creature in their deck. I don't need to explain that too much. Boarding in 2 Blood Moon as well. They showed us Urza's Saga, all their lands, as well as the Inkmoth Nexus. Then to top it off, we're obviously boarding in 2 Unholy Heat. Let's load up on removal spells, and it also kills Oko.
We have so many good cards we'd want to bring in that this is one of the weird cases where we can't even bring all of them. Because we're playing a high synergy deck, we can't take out too many cards because then the deck just kind of stops working. So we're first going to take out the Steel Overseers. They're kind of slow. Harry has a ton of removal, and he'll usually just kill the creatures before the Steel Overseer starts putting counters. He won't have enough targets. We're also pulling out the Mem Knights. Sure, it blocks Ragavan for 0 mana, but once again, it's the worst top deck I could possibly get, and we have a lot of other creatures to block Ragavan. Harry can also possibly take him out. We'll also take out 1 Springleaf Drum, because once again, he's killing a lot of our creatures. It's not always gonna tap for mana, and we just have better cards to bring in. What we are bringing in though, 3 Dispatch. Against this deck, it's a better Path to Exile. It's a better Source to Plowshares. Haha, tap out for your Murktide, gone. We're also bringing in 2 Amethyst. We could bring in the full playset, but they're pretty good because they just make all his cantrip spells cost so much more, but we just don't have enough things to bring out. We are gonna bring in the Soul Guide Lantern because I can tutor it with the Urza Saga, snipe something out of his graveyard to prevent him from having Delirium, and it's really good at preventing him from having a big graveyard. Alrighty, yeah, take that treasure token out of there. I don't care how happy we are you're in Berlin and we're not letting you start with a treasure token. So good luck. Still no companions to announce?
No companion, but I would like to be on the play. Oof. Yeah. I think this hand's a keep. Okay, I know this hand looks really weird and it's risky with 4 lands, but Shattering Spree is so good against them. Don't forget, a lot of the time it's gonna be Stone Rain. So I think this hand, while it is very slow, I can also slow down Carl in order to get into the later game. I've got Gitaxian Probe. I don't think I should cast it straight away though, because we do have potentially Dragon Rage Channeler off the top. So what I'm gonna do is keep this, hope that the Shattering Spree can kind of slow down Carl, as well as the Unholy Heat, and save the Gitaxian Probe for a Dragon Rage Channeler.
I'll keep as well, Harry. I need a Christmas miracle. Oh, but okay. I think this, especially it's just exciting. So
okay,
we came here to see pretty stuff. Okay, I hope Harry's hand is kind of slow because I can't beat an aggressive start from him with this hand. This is the slowest Affinity hand I've ever seen. But I can at least put my Volscourge out there, and then if I manage to resolve an Oko, I can still just kind of grind them out with so much card advantage from the Urza Sagas. If I just play the create a construct, get an artifact, create a construct, get an artifact, no matter how many cards he draws, he'll have to draw 4 extra cards to just even deal with that advantage. Okay, we did say you're going first.
So I'll say land go.
That's not an aggressive start. I'm gonna draw for turn. So I'm not in the business of being aggressive either, Harry. Ooh. I'm gonna tap a Tree of Tails.
Uh-huh.
If I play this first, then...
He's doing the finger tapping. Uh-oh.
Nah, finger tapping turn 1 with Affinity is probably pretty standard. I'm going to just play a Vault Scourge and take 2.
Okay.
Pass the turn to you.
Okay, I will fetch down to 19 if fetch a tap player.
Playing the mathematic piano.
I will obviously get a Steam Vents.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, you're not playing any other colors. Actually, you know, I thought that was a silly thing to say, but no, it makes sense.
I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play Flooded Strand.
Okay.
I will fetch again.
Keep on fetching.
18. Interestingly, I'm gonna get a Steam Vents, but it's gonna enter the battlefield tapped.
You're here to play a long time.
Yep. Then I will lose another 2 life to cast a Gitaxian Probe.
16. Okay, my hand's a weird one. I'm kind of embarrassed. No, you see it?
Okay. Embarrassed? This hand's insane!
I know, it's slow, but it's got so much power.
This is such a classic Gitaxian Probe moment. I thought you were about to show me a load of junk, but you've literally got 2 nuts cards. You got a Springleaf Drum from, like, what?
It's playing the long game, but it's going to play the long game really well.
Okay, well, I'm terrified. Okay, well, I draw a card.
Yep.
And then from there, I'll say go.
Okay, I'll untap.
Yep.
I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play an Urza's Saga.
Yep.
I'm going to tap it.
Yep.
To play a Springleaf Drum.
Yep.
And I think more so than getting in for the damage now, I'm going to tap the Springleaf Drum and the Vault Scourge.
Yeah.
And play a Cranial Plating.
Oof. Okay.
And the turn is now yours.
On your end step, I'm going to Unholy Heat the Vault Scourge.
Yep, it's gone.
Okay, then I will untap, draw. Okay, well first I'm going to fetch with my Flooded Strand.
Again, stop hitting yourself, Harry.
15, I will fetch Basic Island. With that island, I'm going to cast a Ponder.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, mama. I will instantly keep all 3 of those.
Oh,
no! Okay, I can see a Shattering Spree, a Lightning Bolt, and a Fetch Land. I mean, should I even play this game anymore with Carl? I'm just gonna easily crush him. Yeah.
That's not good.
Yep. And then I'm going to tap 2 mana to cast Shattering Spree with Replicate, destroying the Springleaf Drum and your Tree of Tales.
Harry, that's very unkind.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts so much. Your Shattering Spree can usually playing these artifact lands is a great upside, but with Shattering Spree you can just
Yep.
wrath me.
And then from there I'll say good luck, go.
You'll say good luck? I'll draw for turn, this ticks up. Okay, you know what, Harry, we can build from here. We're not done yet. I'll play a Ink Moth Nexus. And I'll pass the turn to you. All right. That hurt, but our hand still has a lot of grind in it. As long as he doesn't just like tap out for a huge Murktide here or anything, we still have ways to rebuild.
Draw. Okay, think it's quite obvious the play. What a surprise. I have a Murktide Regent.
Oh no.
Okay, comes in with 4 counters.
That is really big.
Okay, from there, good luck, go ahead.
Good luck indeed. I'll draw for turn. This will tick up to 3.
Yep.
I will float a mana.
Yep.
This dies. I will get a Mox Opal with it.
Makes sense.
Need the mana, you blew up mine. Just come into my house, blow up my land. I have the 1 mana floating.
Yep.
I'm gonna play an Ornithopter.
Sure.
I'm gonna play another Urza's Saga.
Yep, that's fine.
Do you have another Shattering Spree? What are you doing, Harry? Okay, I need cards to get myself out of this, so what I'm gonna do is tap for 1 colorless, tap for 1 colorless, tap for 1 blue.
Oh no.
Use the 4 mana to cast a Thought Monitor.
Oof.
I'll draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Okay, at least we are still in this. You have 3 cards in hand, right?
3.
I'll pass the turn to you.
On your end step, I will indeed lightning bolt the Farmer.
Ouch. It's dead.
Okay, I will untap.
You will.
Draw the card I knew from Ponder, and then I think we're gonna start off by attacking for 7.
Okay, Narco, I'm gonna take 7. Down to 11.
Down to 11.
That's also the name of a popular grocery chain.
From 7. Oh, 7 to 11.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I'm gonna Shattering Spree the Cranial Plane.
You're gonna have to stop doing this, Harry. It's really making me miserable. The Mox Opal and the Cranial Plating, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will say go. So I have this Misty Rainforest in hand. I could hold up Force Negation with it, but I don't have a fetchable. I mean, I know that this is a deck building flaw, but when will I ever need 5 lands in Murktide?
Now, Harry, you need that land on the board now. I have a dispatch. You have 2 cards.
2 cards.
I don't think you're playing the card Counterspell, and I'd rather not have my Omnitopter bolted in response. This is kind of some risk. I don't see anything you could have. Kind of still worried. I'm gonna activate my Inkmoth Nexus, and I'm gonna dispatch your Murktide Regent.
Ooh. Yeah, you got it.
Woo! Okay, wow, I did not think this was gonna work. Well, while it's here, might as well hit you for 1 infect.
Yeah, take it.
And that's my turn for now.
Okay.
Okay.
I need a good card off the top. Come on. Okay, that's a redraw. I will play and sacrifice.
It is a redraw.
Now I need a good card.
Another good card. Your second chance, was it good?
It's a good card, but I need something good from it. I'm gonna cast Expressive Iteration. I mean, nah, that's a really good card.
that is a really good card. I mean,
yeah, that was a really good draw. Okay, okay. Wow.
It looks like a Christmas card. Don't show me the cards.
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to show the audience at home. Thank you very much. I am going to put this into my hand.
Okay.
This on the bottom.
And what are you playing until end of turn?
A Ponder.
That's a good one.
And I will cast the Ponder.
Okay. Played a lot of cards this turn. Your storm count is at 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this Ponder is really complicated. There's a Dragon Rage Channeler, a Ragavan, and a Spirebluff Canal. Now, I can top the Channeler and the Ragavan and leave the Spirebluff Canal third so that I can bin it with my Unholy Heat. But look at my graveyard. I actually don't have Delirium, and I need a creature in my graveyard to have Delirium. So I think what the best play here is top the Spirebluff Canal, play it tapped, so now I have 5 mana, so there's a lot of lines where I can do like Channeler Bolt, Channeler Heat, hold up Force of Negation, as well as I can then bin my Ragavan with the Unholy Heat with the Surveil trigger above it, so that I then get Delirium. So I think it makes sense here to go for binning the Ragavan rather than trying to put the Ragavan on the table and keep the Spirebluff Canal and the Channeler. Okay, this is quite an interesting decision, but I think I'm gonna do this, and I'm actually gonna draw this card, and then I will play a tapped Spirebluff Canal for my turn.
Okay, tapped. I will untap for turn.
Yep.
I'll draw. This will take up to 3. That was a good draw. I'll float a mana.
Yep.
I will go get a Welding Jar.
Sure. What did you draw?
I'm going to tap this and the Mox Opal and play a Cranial Plating.
Oof. Yeah, you got it.
Okay, pass the turn to you.
Okay, I will untap.
Actually, I'll hit you with my Ornithopter.
Oh,
no, I won't do that.
I'll play from the top
I was
of
just
my
being
deck.
silly. Oh yeah, you know what you're drawing.
Yeah, and then from there.
And currently, I believe you have Delirium times 1,000.
I do. Not. I only have
No,
land,
you don't at all.
Land, instant, and sorcery.
Okay.
So it's a 1/1. Go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Throgmite. I will turn the Nexus into a creature.
Sure.
I will pay blue and cast a Thought Monitor.
Ooh.
Try to dig for some lands.
Yeah.
Draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Those weren't lands, but they're good.
Okay.
Turn's still gonna be yours.
Ooh, okay. I guess here on your end step, I'm going to cast Unholy Heat targeting your Thought Monitor, and I have a Surveil trigger.
Okay, Surveil trigger resolves first.
I'll bin a Ragavan.
All right.
I now have Delirium.
Yeah, because you've been the Ragavan.
Yeah.
Oh, that was well ordered out. You knew exactly what you were up to. Feel like I want to keep the Welding Jar. You have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
You probably bring in tons of removal post board. Thought Monitor's dead.
Sure. Okay, I'll take my turn.
Okay.
Big draw. Well, that's a redraw. I get a Surveil trigger.
Yep, you look at my hand.
I'll keep it on top.
2 Okos, Cranial Plating, and an Arcbound Ravager.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I draw another Gitaxian Brew.
Okay, do you want to see it again?
Surveil.
Hasn't changed.
I will keep that on top.
Okay.
And then I will pay
Expressive Iteration? Oh no, that's a huge Murktide
1,
Regent.
2, 3, 4, 5 for a Murktide Regent for that, and obviously I will attack you for 3.
Do you still have Delirium?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go down to 8.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
I'll pay 2 and play an Arcbound Ravager.
Sure.
Put a counter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Drop. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. So you can give the Ornithopter 6 counters. That is not enough counters.
No, it's not yet.
Okay, I've got a cool little trick here. I guess
another one of them.
Actual modern. I will cast a Murktide Regent.
A second one.
A second one.
Paying 5 or 2?
I'm just going to pay 2 actually. Why not?
You get 2 counters,
and
right?
I get 2 counters because of the way this Murktide Regent is worded. So I get 2 counters here, and then also 2 counters onto this Murktide as 2 instant sorceries left my graveyard.
We're gonna need a lot of dice.
Now I will move to combat.
Yep.
And I will just attack in the air.
Block.
Yep.
Sacrifice.
Yep.
Got gobbled up.
Go ahead.
Untap. Gonna need a good draw here. You're attacking for a lot in the air. I'll draw for turn. It's not what I wanted. It's not very good. Mm-hmm. I will just cast this Thornometus and hope you forget to attack.
Well, I'm gonna force a negation that, so I get a Surveil 1.
Rude! Exiled too.
Oh, I will easily top that.
Okay, just let the wave of dragons, of drakes, let the wave of dragons wave over me.
Okay, well, I'll untap. And I will cast a Shattering Spree before I attack.
Okay, I'm gone, I'm gone. I'm not even staying for this. I won't even let that resolve.
Okay, good
Some
game.
children watch this. They can't see that kind of violence. Okay, game 3, Harry brought in a lot of removal. Now, I know Arcbound Ravager is really good against the removal, especially on aggro, but I think the main way I beat Harry here is resolving a Oko under his counter magic or a Chalice on 1 and then just locking out the game and beating him from there. I need to take an advantage and press that advantage. So the Arcbound Ravager is out, and to be able to generate the mana for an early Chalice or something like that, I'm bringing in a Memnite and I'm bringing in a Springleaf Drum. Harry, game 3. Let's do this.
You on the play?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course I am.
I guess
I do need this win. I am relying on the spirit of Christmas, but I also just want this to work out for me. Okay. This hand is so weird, but I'm gonna keep it. What a meme hand! Now, okay, this hand's not very good, but it's fun. I do nothing on turn 1. That's not good for Affinity. But if I land that Chalice on turn 2 for 1, and Harry can't deal with it, I can just beat him with Mono Frog Beatdown.
I'm gonna keep as well. Okay, I think this hand is exactly what we want in the deck. We got a load of 1-drops and 1 land, 2 removal spells so we can really suppress his board on a fast draw, as well as consider to help us dig for more lands. I don't think this hand is too risky to keep because we do have the cantrip and we're on the draw, so let's keep it and see how the game plays out. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm not going to do much.
Uh-oh.
Seat of the Synod, go.
Nice. I'm gonna fetch, shock, and play a Dragon Rage.
You seem surprisingly unsurprised at my Affinity hand just playing a land and passing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be like, what is going on?
I was expecting like 20 Mox Opals and all that.
Yep, I draw 7 card hands, but I do play 20 Mox Opals at once. This is no bandless modern.
Well, from that, I'm saying your go.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I'll play Seat of the Synod.
Yep. Go.
I will play... I really need you not to have a Force of Negation. Okay, I need to land this Chalice. If Harry counters this, I might be done. But if this resolves, I think I just won. So please, Mark Rosewater. Please, Richard Garfield. I don't know, Beyonce. I just want this to resolve. I'll play a Chalice on 1. That's the face of a man who did not have a Force of Negation in their hands.
Does resolve.
Oh, that's really good for me. That feels great. Actually, you should try it out sometime. It feels great. I'll pass the turn over to you. Good luck hitting me for 1 every turn. You're just gonna do sad eyes to every camera?
Yeah. Okay, I will, on my upkeep, cast a Consider for a Surveil trigger.
You get a trigger.
I'll bin Ragavan.
It gets countered.
Draw.
Oh no, Harry! Why did I make you so sad on Christmas?
Attack for 1 and say go.
I'll untap. I figured you might have, I'm gonna play a Urza Saga. I figured you might have a bit of trouble just beating a bunch of frogs.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna play out 2 frogs.
Yep.
This is gonna be a quick one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll draw 2 more cards.
Yep.
I'm making up for my not playing a lot of cards early.
Hello?
Hey Dad, I just lost to Chalice of the Void on 1 and I'm so embarrassed that I've booked a flight home and I'm coming home early.
What? Oh my gosh, Harry, you should have played around that. Come on, man, you're better than that. Okay, fine, I'll pick you up from the airport.
Okay, cool, thank you. See you soon.
Okay, see you, bye.
I'm gonna pass the turn to you.
On my upkeep again, I'll consider
Go
my
as
life
much as you want.
choices.
Yeah.
I'm gonna consider.
Why did you come with so many 1-drops?
I'll bin a Channeler. Come on. Oh.
Do you have Delirium now? Is it at least
I
a
don't.
3/3? Oh.
Nope. Go. I'll cry more inside. Yeah.
This will tick up to 2.
Yeah, if you didn't need any more help.
Actually, you know, if there's cards in my hand I would like to cast, I can't get to cast them. So it's not only hurting you.
Oh, life sucks to be you, doesn't it? Yeah.
I'm gonna swing for 6.
Yeah, go to 11.
11. I'm gonna play another Urza Saga. Why not?
Yep.
I'll pass the turn.
Drop. Yeah, I'll go to my second main phase.
Okay.
And I'll cast a Ponder.
Good one, waiting for the second main phase, you don't get Delirium.
Go ahead.
End of turn, I'm gonna make a construct.
Yep.
I'm gonna untap. Draw.
Yep.
This triggers, this goes to 2. I want to float a mana.
Yep. Oh no, the Mox Opal into Oko.
You got it. Mox Opal. I came here to play banned cards. I am just gonna play a bunch of banned cards. You remember that one Eternal tournament where they won by turning Black Lotus into a 3/3 elk?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this up to 5. This
No!
is an elk.
DM!
I declare attacks.
Yep.
Swing with the frogs, the Thought Monitor, the Construct, and the Chalice of the Void.
So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. This is an 8-8. So
Yes, it is.
I literally have to chump block there.
You take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You go to
Yeah.
2. I hope your draws are good. Harry, I enjoyed playing against you. I feel it's like coming to an end now. It's making me a little sad.
There's the island.
Do you have a 2-drop? Does it wipe the board? I remind you, the Shattering Spree is a 1. You know that's still not enough, right? Good games.
That chalice is so good. Oh my gosh, Chalice in the Void is so annoying. What the heck?
I played it in my deck. This is no Boundless Modern. You're expecting to see some really wild cards. You brought a lot of stuff that costs 1. It's on you. But don't forget, if you like this, please like, please subscribe, please comment the cards that you should see unbanned below.
Hurry up, I've got a plane to catch. Hurry
It's
up.
true, you called your dad.
Yeah, just like and subscribe if you want to make me feel better. I got a flight
Before
to
you
catch.
lose back to England. Okay, see you guys in the next year.
Yeah, see you guys.